Welcome to Coffee and Craft. Now, this is the mask we're going to make. And what a beautiful piece of fabric it is, with the patterns lining up so nicely. Wouldn't you agree? I tell you something, this mask is 3 layers, comfortable, very breathable, and reusable. And would you believe, so simple to make with this easy to follow step-by-step tutorial. So let's go ahead and start by making the pattern. But first, grab yourself a cup of coffee and then let's go crafting. Okay, coffee is hot, music is up, let's get going. To make this pattern, we need a sheet of paper of about 8.5 by 11 inches, regular printing paper. Fold in 2, go ahead and make your markers with the measurements on your screen. Markers are done, so let's connect the dots. We're going to use this regular dinner plate. It's about 10 inches across. And what we really needed to do is to make those nice little curves to form out the pattern. Cut that out and it should look like this. However, we're going to snip just about 1/4 inch off of it just to straighten up the edges a little bit. And here it is, your pattern. Let's put our pattern into use, shall we? Your fabric should be around 18 by 9 inches. Fold that in 2, you should have about 9 by 9. Or really, it can be any piece of fabric that you have that when folded in 2, you're able to fit the pattern comfortably because we need to have 2 pieces from the fabric. I use canvas to make my patterns because I make a few of these from time to time. And I need something durable, something that can stand up to all the pin sticking, and I find canvas really works well for me. Use the pattern to cut out the inner lining for your mask. If you choose to make a 3rd layer, go ahead and do so. I use what is called Pellon or interface. Now, I use the very thin one that kind of looks like coffee filter, but there are varying grades to choose from. I'm using the iron-on interface with this one, but you can use the Pellon without adhesive or just a regular piece of fabric because having that 3rd layer of protection is very important, that extra level of protection. The interface is in place, that 3rd layer acting as the filter. Now let's put these 2 together. Face to face, right side to right side. We're ready to sew. Sew along the top with about 1/4 inch seam allowance. Now let's put these two together, face to face, right side to right side, making sure the seams are lined up perfectly, all the edges are lined up perfectly. Pin it together. So along the top and along the bottom with about a 1/4 inch seam allowance. Now it's time to turn this mask right side out. If you've noticed, we've left both sides open. And that's because we need one of those openings to push the rest of the fabric through. Let's go ahead and do that. So there you have it, all ironed out and almost ready to go. What I like about this mask though is that it can be worn either side up. To make the casing that will hold the elastic, fold over 3/4 inch and then again another 3/4 inch. Use a pin to hold that in place. Do the same for the other side. Fold over 3/4 inch and again. Now back to the machine and sew along the edges. You'll need 2 pieces of elastic of about 8 inches each, or any kind of stretchy fabric that you think might be more comfortable behind your ears. You'll also need a safety pin, or a hair curl pin, maybe even a paper clip, anything that will help to run the elastic through. Personally, I like using this method of holding the elastic in place. Reason being, if the elastic goes bad, you can easily just pull that one out and insert a new piece of elastic and you're ready to go. Now, put the two ends of the elastic together and make a knot. Now we don't want that knot to be hanging out for everyone to see, right? So what we'll do is just pull the elastic through until the knot is hidden under the fabric. Do the same for the other side. So there you have it, the finished product, your very own handmade mask. Here are a few more masks that I've made with this pattern. If you like the content or if this was helpful in any way, please leave a comment below. Like, subscribe, and share. And please hit that notification bell so whenever I upload, you'll be notified. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Walk good.